What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for coming to stop by and watch this video. I don't normally do these kind of things, but for the first time in, my life, uh, a lot of my commentators have the privilege of being blocked by, like, celebrities or people in political power, but didn't think someone like me would have ever been in that position, given how small the channel is. And I am now going to be responding to Dan Bongino, the former, what was it, deputy director at the FBI, who just recently stood down. He blocked me at some point. I don't know when he did. I haven't engaged with him. But I decided to search up his name because he and Dave Smith were going at it. And only to find out, yeah, that son of a bitch blocked me. How pathetic do these people have to get when they get criticized for doing an awful job? And I think that's why he blocked me. I think at some point he saw my comments on Twitter or something, and he just decided to block me. I've been very critical of the Trump administration over their handling the Epstein files, their loyalty to Israel, and I think they've been lacking in the immigration department. And I think it's just pathetic. I mean, why do people block people? I mean, the whole purpose of blocking to begin with, I don't engage with blocking people unless you are a true harassment to me and you won't stop. Otherwise, if I'm just not friends with you, if I don't associate with you, I'll just delete you off, and I might see you in the hemisphere. I just won't. I won't sit at your table. You know, we're gonna be in the same building, but I won't sit at your table. That's all it is. So for someone like Dan Bongino, who held some high political office under the current administration, and he decides to block someone like me because I'm critical of him, I'm sorry. I'm so glad you're not in that position because it just shows you're a spineless pig. And you're also a spineless pig for going after Dave Smith's kids in your back and forth with him on Twitter. You know, Dave Smith doesn't even know who I am, but I think it's just absolutely ridiculous that you decided to start this war with the black pillars that you're calling them and the anti Trumpers. You know, we're no fans of the Democratic Party. The Democrats suck, and this is why I'm not going to vote for them until they have a decent candidate. But you guys ain't any better. I'm starting to see Trump and Biden as the same person, other than Trump doesn't have dementia. I'm even starting to question that too, with some of the choices that he's made. I don't know. This whole thing is just ridiculous. I cannot believe that someone of a higher power, in that holds office, higher office, had the audacity to block someone like me because I said, "Hey, maybe you should protect pedophiles. Maybe you should have told us, oh, the files are not real. Um, what's your heart closest to? Oh, Israel. Not God, not your children, not your wife, not not your men. No, your loyalty is to a foreign government. What if I was the president of the United States and someone said what was closest to my heart, and I said it was Australia? Everyone would look at me like I'm crazy. I don't know. This whole thing is insane. Dave Smith, I got your back on this. Again, you don't know who I am. I did see you in Cleveland at Hilarities when you came up back in July of 25. Um, and, you know, so did my co-host Fletch and my lovely girlfriend Morgan. Um, Bongino, I watched your show back in 22 and 23 when you were banned off of social media platforms at your January 6th happened. We stood by you. I stood by you. And for your ass to block me because I said you guys haven't been doing a great job, you're pathetic. You are absolutely pathetic. And I'm so glad you've resigned. And I cannot. I'm going to just warn you this right now. You and Cash Patel and Pam Bundy, you have cost the Republicans the midterms in 26, and you're probably going to lose in 28. And you'll have no one to blame but yourselves. I have tried to warn you. Fletcher and I have tried to warn you. The American Fan Podcast has tried to warn you. If you do not stop this nonsense, you're going to lose for God knows how long. We voted for you guys, and I had your back. When I found you were going to be the deputy director, I was excited for that, man. But then you sold out to protect a pedophile ring. You sold out for Israel. And you will never welcome any other opinion but the Republicans that still stick by Trump, and you and everyone else that are still part of this neocon agenda. You guys are no different than George W. Bush, in my opinion. Fuck you. Fuck you. I know this is a pretty aggressive video, guys. I know you're not used to this, but the fact that our political office, this is the standard now. Everyone has to be a little wuss and cannot take criticism. Trump takes criticism, he goes, oh, you're just a part of the radical left. Pathetic. When Biden gets criticized, oh, you're just a right-wing extremist. You guys are pathetic, and if you guys continue this, I will never support you. In fact, I will tell you this right now, Republicans, if you continue to show your support for Israel over America, and you still continue to follow money to them, I will campaign for the Democrats in 28 just to piss you off. Fair warning. I'm not speaking for Fletch in that department. I'm speaking for myself. Warning to you, you will lose in 28 if you don't change course. Release the files and stop supporting it. Cut all funding, all foreign aid and everything, and maybe the American people will like you again. But thanks to your guys' incompetence, you have split the American right in more ways than 5. You know, they say more ways than 1, but in this case it's more than 5 ways. So, well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for checking it out again. I know this is unexpected, but I had to react to someone who I thought I would respect, who I used to watch, uh, just completely shun me out. So, a nobody. Someone who just loves America and wants to do the right thing. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, guys, thank you for checking out the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe. What do you guys think of the news I just brought to you? And stay tuned for the next episode. We're going to be probably touching more on this later on. So, all right. We'll see you guys later. Peace.